Hello my besties and Amaras. I just want to show you what I did to our garage. There you go. So as you can see, something's missing here. Look, something's missing. So I will let you know why that missing thing here is gone, alright? On our next vlog. My besties, so this will be my new, not new, it's old garage, but what I'm saying, this one, I turned this one into my, like an art, not a gallery yet, but where I'm gonna paint. There you go, see this one? Now we're gonna paint this huge canvas. All right, I believe this is a 60 by 30, but it's a double canvas, so it's really huge. There you go. So I put all our partnered advertising, company that I use for my painting vlogs. That's the Art Minds, Acrylic, the Blick, the Acrylic Essentials. What else? The Michaels. Hold on, I have to go here. I'll show you. This is what I was trying to say. The acrylic, alright? Decor, Art Minds, creative inspirations. This one. Alright. We have also the Artist Loft, acrylic, art alternatives. This gorilla right here, this is what I use for my frames. Okay, so let's remove this one. Okay, and then this one's is for my frames too. So this one is the Artist Loft Blick acrylic and the oil paint. So I put them on a plastic container. All right. So these are the Bob Ross and the Windsor and Newton paints, and also the Gamblin. They're expensive, but very it's a nice color. They have nice colors and really quality made. Okay, so this one was the acrylic one. They're really like so thick. Okay, highly textured, and that's the TSMA guitar that I made. There you go. There's TSMA. And this one also is TSMA. By the way, please don't forget to like all my TSMA family, honestmeal.com. Please follow them, alright? And also subscribe to their channels, their YouTube channels, and also follow them on their TikTok channels. Alright, so these ones are the Liquitex. Okay? Alrighty. And I have also the Sherwin-Williams stuff. The big ones, the big boys. Alrighty. Hello my besties. Before we start, I would just like to share something with you all, But before that, let's get our Bible, alright? Proverbs 19:5, a false witness will not go unpunished. And who breathes out lies will not escape. So let's ask the God the Father to intervene in today's vlog. Alright. This happened to me on Facebook. There was an indecent exposure, So indecent exposure in most states make it a crime, to purposefully display one's, genitals or private parts in public. So, although it was only written virtually, alright, while I was doing a direct message on the Facebook marketplace, you know, causing others to be alarmed or offended. The guy sexually like assaulted me. So while the motive, you know, will vary from person to person, you know, indecent exposure is often committed, you know, for the sexual like gratification or pleasure of the offender. There you go. To entice a sexual response. He messaged me, he wanted to buy this underwear, alright, but he wants to like do it in front of me. So after he direct messaged me, he also texted my husband the same thing. So he was like offering a sexual thing, you know. So after I reported that to Facebook, now I got punished. You know that all my 240 listings, they removed it. You know, for trying to tell them, hey, maybe I need their help, you know. Because I got scared, literally. You know, so I did a research. So unfortunately, we cannot sue Facebook or any other social medias. Why? You know, because Facebook and other social medias are private companies, okay? So they are not a part of the government. They're not a part of any governmental like parties or anything like that. So although what they did to me was literally violated my freedom of speech by telling them, right? You know, that there was a lot of issues actually this past few weeks. But then, you know, when I told them I got sexually like assaulted, you know, and harassed again by another Facebook user, also in the marketplace, because I was trying to really sell all my stuff, you know, just in case we move out or we're gonna buy this food truck. So, and also that Kelly Clarkson group, somebody made a Kelly Clarkson group. They're using the prominent singer's name, you know, and they said I won 750, but then when I actually downloaded the Cash App, they took my money. So I told also Facebook my awful experience, but it's really, you know, I was really very depressed and unfortunate, you know, and I cannot do anything, you know, but at least the listing I did, you know, what I did was I saved all the screenshots and shared it to the Facebook community, you know, exercising the First Amendment as a legal resident of the United States of America. And I also like tagged our President Joe Biden, okay? You know, I do not know if he will ever read my post where he was tagged at. So, you know, Mr. President, you know, I know Facebook is not a safe app, and I honestly regret using that app, you know. It is a waste of my time, you know, my freaking time. And yes, I am telling this to all my subscribers, you know. And I wrote my message in bold letters. It is as humiliating as, you know, it sounds, you know, but I will, you know me, I will fight for what is right, okay? You know, at least I will tell people my experience, you know, just like a warning. So I will let people know how untruthful and unjust that app is. You know, I was the victim here, and instead of listening to me, they punished me. The First Amendment restricts governmental action only. So although the Facebook app supposedly, you know, because they violated my free speech or the First Amendment, which is so wrong. I showed them all the screenshots, you know, from that sexual harassment and the harassment of another Facebook user. But, you know, Facebook is a private company like any other social media, like Twitter, Instagram, and so on, etc. Okay, Pinterest. Okay, so these are not the government, so they can actually set their own rules. Okay, their own rules on speech, and there's nothing we can do about it. It's really sad because as a seller, you know, I should be heard too, you know. So a court that tried to do something about it would be violating those companies' rules and rights, or rights to free speech, because they have their own rules about this freedom of speech. So conservative judges also have, I read that they ruled out, you know, and conservative politicians have insisted that private corporations such as these social medias, okay, have a right to free speech. Okay, lessons learned. Next. Okay, so guys, please, especially all the sellers out there, beware. Be careful. Be careful. If you are using Facebook Marketplace, be careful of scammers. Alright. You know, everything on that app, you know, it's not everything that you see on that app is right. Okay, actually my aunt was someone hacked her Facebook account. So they hacked her phone, they hacked everything. So this hacker contacted all of my aunt's friends, family members, my sister, actually, my cousins. You know, this hacker was asking for money, and then they said that, oh, you have to send it here in this certain address and these people, you know. So sadly, unfortunately, this person made it sounded like it was a life or death situation kind of thing. So, you know, people really got scammed. They actually gave that hacker, because they don't know, it sounded like it was my aunt talking, but it was a hacker. So they sent thousands of dollars. One sent $20,000 and some 30,000 pesos, and the rest 10,000, 3,000, blah blah blah. So Facebook didn't do anything. Even several people already complained about what happened. They have screenshots and everything. They have the name of that person, the hacker, and the phone number that they gave, but still, you know, still the hacker, from what we counted, okay, because people are calling us already asking, you know, when we told them it wasn't my aunt. Okay, so there's nothing we can do about it legally. Okay, so even if we will pay hourly rates out of our pockets to pay a lawyer, okay, we couldn't even file a complaint on that issue because of the rules and regulations of a private company. So that issue, in good faith, that issue is so crystal clear in the law, in the face of the law. So for some reason, there are broad misconception, okay, in the public, you know, about this, you know, an assumption that we are free to say whatever we want. anywhere, anything, you know. We are free to say anything, anywhere, anytime, you know, in any forum, you know, even private ones. So that's just not true. Just like in my case, okay? If we can show a clear evidence, which I have my screenshots, you know, that private, non-governmental actors are acting in concert or conspiracy, you know, with the government. You know, these actors to restrict speech, okay? Then the lawyers might be able to help us. The lawyers may be able to bring a civil rights conspiracy claim, okay? All right, but that would be a rare exception, especially to my case. Who am I, you know, to like, it's impossible for them to listen to me, you know. You know, the evidence would have to be strong. I only have screenshots, that's it. And all I have, you know, like what I said, all the screenshots of this sexual assaults, sexual offers on Facebook, you know, if this issues goes bad, you know, I know they will really disable my account totally, which is wrong. And I do not deserve that. Alright, I was simply selling all my stuff, you know, to come up with a certain amount of money to add it to the money that I saved, alright, for our project. It's a business thing, so, you know, there are real people behind any app, like Line app, Facebook, etc., you know. So, you know, fam, what does the Bible say about hypocrisy? What is hypocrite? It's someone who's pretending to be what he is not, right? So, the problem? You think you're a consistent and like a moral person, but actually, you're very hypocritical, okay? And your opinions about things, they vary widely depending on the situation and depending who you are talking to. You know, I've seen a lot of people like that, so it's really fascinating, and at the same time it's like you want to puke when you see people like that, you know. I don't know. As much as possible, you have to really remove yourself from this moral and socially, you know, these things. And you're wondering if these people can be trusted. Of course not, right? Of course. You haven't. No one has. You know, even the most morally bankrupt of us, you know, believe that the things we say, alright, and the things we do match up perfectly. Like you are going to talk to me and you're going to talk to like another person with a different story. So because, you know, the hindsight is always 20/20, and you allow yourself to reason away and justify your actions, like, you know, so that they align with who you think you are. You know, I'm already tired. It's 5 o'clock in the morning, you know. You know, this is how you keep yourself from going insane every day from inconsistency, you know. You know, the truth, though, is that sometimes it's hard to admit, but we are all hypocrites, you know, in one form or another. And it's almost impossible to get through, you know. It's impossible to get through life without coming across a situation. You know, a situation where your beliefs and things, you know, you say don't really match up with what you actually do. So like, for example, you know, like people wearing this and that and they're not even rich. You know, sometimes you even hold competing beliefs about similar ideas, you know, depending on how they're presented. I'm so sorry, I'm in the garage, okay? So you will see that fairness. I mean here, it's very loud. You know, so you're highly swayed by context. And it's really hard. It's like worship without obedience to God is not real worship. You know, a hypocrite can say whatever he wants to say, but in real life he's not like that. So a hypocrite is a person who outwardly claims like to worship God, but inwardly has no love for God. That's hypocrite. There's a lot of people like that. That you show people that you are glorifying the Lord, this and that you are a Christian. But when the actual, like, in person, you're not, you know, stop. You know, rather than getting worked up about, for example, partners hypocrisy, like your husband, your wife, your friends, your besties, you know, the far better route is to discuss your values, what you find admirable, you know, and you will see if your partner agrees. Maybe you need a talk, maybe. So when it's important, you have to coach them into better future behavior. For example, your sister or your brother, alright? That kind of a relationship, you know. In the present, support them. Help them become a better person. You know, living their best life. If they needed to hear something, you tell them. That's how you show your love and affection, okay? The real you have to tell them what they need to hear. So in 1 John 4:20, it says, if anyone says, I love God, and he hates his son or brother, then he is a liar, okay? For you know, for he who does not love his brother or sister, okay, the true, in real life, okay, whom he is not seen, cannot love a God whom he has not seen, okay? So in the essence of hypocrisy, you know, it refers to the act of claiming to believe something but acting in a different manner, you know. The word is derived from a Greek term for actor, hypocrite, literally the one who acts, wears a mask, alright? In other words, is fake. Okay? Someone who pretends to be what he is not. There's a lot of people like that. They pretend they're very, very rich. Okay? But they're not. Okay? So, the Bible calls hypocrisy a sin. Yes, it is a sin. There are two forms of hypocrisy, you know. You know, the one that of professing belief in something and then acting in a manner contrary to that belief. Okay? Alright. You know, and that of looking down on others when we ourselves are flawed. You always see how other people's, you know, live their life, and you say something about that. You know, the prophet Isaiah condemned the hypocrisy of his day. You know, the Lord says, these people come near to me with their mouth and honor me with their lips, but their hearts, it's not like that. You know, their hearts are far from me. Their worship of me is made of only rules, okay, taught by men. Isaiah 29:13. Okay. You know, Jesus quoted this verse. It says, aiming the same condemnation. Okay? Excuse me. You know, at the religious leaders of his day. You know, John the Baptist, if we will open Matthew 15:8-9, okay? He refused to give hypocrites a pass, you know, telling them to produce fruits worthy of repentance. Right? If you will say that you are a Christian, you should act like a Christian and talk like a Christian, okay? And you don't expect that if a Christian will say something like straight from her heart or his heart, you know, the truth, that doesn't mean that person is not a believer. That doesn't mean that person is not a child of God. You know, hypocrites are whitewashed tombs, snakes, brood of vipers. So if, you know, God will not tell you, like God will not like talk to you directly, okay, like person to person, like we are doing right now. I'm sorry, the furnace is very, very loud, okay? You know, but God will actually use one of his children, the one that has a connection with God, okay? You know, a hypocrite may look righteous on the outside, you know, but it is a facade. Alright. The true righteousness comes from the inner transformation of the Holy Spirit. Okay? So, not an external conformity to a set of rules. Okay? So, God will use a person to tell you exactly what you needed to hear. Although it hurts. Okay? God doesn't speak like, it doesn't come with like roses or rainbows all the time. You know, why do you look at the speck of sawdust in your brother's eye and pay no attention in the plank in your own eye? It's true, right? So how can you say that your brother, okay, let me take this speck out of your eye, okay, when all the time there is a plank in your own eye. You always see what your brother does, but yourself, you don't even assess yourself. Okay? You hypocrite, first take the plank out of your own eye, and then you will see clearly to remove the speck from your brother's eye. It hurts, doesn't it? It hurts. But it is true. It is even in the Bible. Jesus is not teaching against discernment or helping others overcome sin. Okay? Instead, He is telling us not to be prideful. If you're wrong, you're wrong. If you committed mistake, say sorry. And convinced of our own goodness, what we criticize others from a position of self-righteousness. Okay? We should do some assessment. We should do some introspection first and correct our own mistakes, our own shortcomings. Okay? Don't be prideful before we go after the specks of others. Romans 2:1. Okay? Before you will say that my brother or sister is this and that, okay? Assess yourself. Assess yourself. You know, it's really, really hard, you know, like, people can say whatever they want on Facebook or on Twitter, Instagram about other people. Me, I am not perfect, but if I'm wrong, I will admit I'm wrong. My family knows that. I am not a saint. I also sin. Okay? I'm only a human. I sin also. But that doesn't make you less of a person if you will actually acknowledge you are a sinner, because we are all a sinner. We are all sinned and came short to the glory of God. Okay? So I say that we have to really assess ourselves, you know. We need to really see what makes our Heavenly Father happy. Because if we are very prideful, you only see the sins of others, then that's not really gonna help, you know. You know, justice, mercy, and faithfulness are more important. They are more important than pursuing a perfection based on faulty standards. My besties, as children of God, we are called to strive for holiness, alright? We are to hate what is evil and cling to what is good. That's in Romans 12:9. So we should never imply an acceptance of a sin, especially in our own lives. So all we do should be consistent with what we believe and who we are in Christ. So, you know, play acting is meant for the stage, the actors, alright? Not for real life. So, it doesn't really make you less of a person if you actually show your true colors. Alright? You're probably wondering why I'm wearing like this. This is me, okay? Without makeup. This is me. Alright? And the people who are wondering if I'm Asian or not, obviously I'm Asian, okay? And what I don't like about my experience on Facebook is that a person actually called me a scammer, okay? She didn't ask if the item is still available. She didn't ask that, okay? So I expect that Facebook will show my listings only to Anchorage, Alaska, since I live here, not in Florida. So I don't know why this person, okay, she asked first instead of asking is it still available, which is a standard question before buying a certain product in the marketplace on Facebook. So she literally asked me if I deliver, okay. Obviously, look at my garage, it's gone, my car is gone, alright? And I will show you why it's gone on my next vlog. But we're not gonna go further into that yet. So this person asked if I deliver. So it popped up already on my head that it says, I was thinking about the gas. Gas now per gallon here in Anchorage, Alaska is $5. It's $4.99. In most gasoline stations, it's like that. $4.99, and then there's another one, $95, so it's $5. So I thought about that. If I have to deliver, okay, since she said, do you deliver? She said. So I said yes. I was thinking it was just right here in the Anchorage area. So I said maybe a gallon is okay, $6. Okay, I put $6. Oh, I live here at the back of Home Depot, which we have Home Depot here over there. Like it's how many after the bridge, and then there's like 2 blocks away from the bridge. Okay, we have Home Depot here on Tudor. So I said, okay, no problem. And then she said, oh, by the way, I live in Florida. So why, if you see my listing, it says Anchorage, Alaska, which I always put where I live. Why would you even ask me in the first place if I deliver? So obviously, I will think that you live here around my neighborhood or in this area, okay? And she said, oh, by the way, I live in Florida. You're a scammer. That's what she said right away. I said, what? No, I'm here in Anchorage, Alaska, I said. Obviously, I will not deliver, alright? Because think about this. Come on, it's 13 hours flight from here to Florida. Why would I deliver for only $6? If she's smart enough, okay, which I don't think she is, then she would know. That's probably, it's a listing that was misplaced instead of Facebook putting my listing here in Anchorage, Alaska. It's gone. It went somewhere. They posted it, you know. I don't know how it works, but I think if it's in a marketplace, then it's like a generic, you know. It will send somewhere, anywhere. So we don't really have control over that. I do not have control over that. What I did was I just listed my stuff, okay? And then there's another person who, this is a guy actually, and I look at his picture profile. He's like 60 to 65 or 50 to 65 years old, all right? Who literally sent me a message and my husband that he wants to come to our house and actually like wear it in front of us. Okay, we have proofs. I got the screenshots and everything, but I told Facebook, but they didn't believe me. And then they said at first, all right, when I complained, at first they said that, oh, you cannot list right now. You have to wait. And then after another, after 10 minutes, they messaged me again. They said that they disabled my marketplace. And another, after that, after 30 minutes, okay, they said that I cannot sell anymore on Facebook marketplace, which is so wrong. Okay, so I was so concerned because I've been waiting for this person, the other person, my other buyer already paid like $20 for a pair of for a pants actually. So it's still right there, okay, still in a bag. And in order for me to message her, because they blocked me already, all the marketplace, all my listings, Facebook deleted it. It was 200, if I'm not mistaken, 223 listings. They deleted everything at once, so I can't see the message anymore, the messages. So I went and downloaded the messenger, which I'm so glad that all the messages before if I sell something, I put it in an archive. So luckily it's still saved there. So I search and I message her to pick up her jeans, you know, because I want her to get what she already paid for. And I don't want to keep the jeans. It's not mine. Alright, she already paid for it. So I message her and hoping that she will come. Okay, I already gave my address and my phone number. Actually 2 phone numbers. So hopefully tomorrow I can get an answer from her, and hopefully she can pick up her jeans, you know. You know, I'm not a bad person. My TSMA family knows that. I don't like scamming, or just the thought of it. I don't like that. That's a sin, okay? I don't like that. So I really got hurt when someone will say she doesn't even know me. Why would she say you are a scammer? Okay, all I want was to make some extra money, because we are really saving it for this project, a big project, and you will know that soon. So God bless them. Okay, I just prayed, and you know, I told the my Facebook friends, you know, just to be careful out there, be careful using that app, because it's really like, I don't know what happened, you know. It was just like this. It's like a wink of an eye. I was happily, I fixed everything already, okay? I was gonna picture everything and get it ready to list, but they deleted it, so I can't do anything anymore with that one. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna gather everything, okay? And I know my sister Sugar, Rosie May, okay? I know she also sells a lot on Facebook, and I'm just gonna ship it to her, okay? You know, instead of me like throwing it or donating it somewhere, I'm just gonna send it in the Philippines, and I will help my sister Sugar. That's better, okay? So whatever she will make out of that, she can actually save it for her kids. That's better. I think it's a blessing in disguise also that this happened. So at least I can give up this warning, alright, to all the Facebook friends and also to everyone. I know I can't sue Facebook, but I'm not really sure if my evidences are enough, and if I will sue them for what grounds. So I don't know. I'm not a lawyer, but I do read a lot of like law stuff, this and that, and also I was also a realtor before, so I also write contracts, and you know not the lawyer thing. No, it's only for like selling houses, buying houses like that. So I was I was just really frustrated, like I was so happy. I thought I can like I have um I saved up a lot, like a lot of sacrifices. Me and my family sacrificed a lot, saved for this big project that will help also my parents, okay? Because because of this COVID, especially my parents, they're already old, so they can't really like, they already retired, so but they really want to, I want them to be, to keep them active as much as possible, because I don't want that dementia to like kick in right away, because I know there's still a lot left on them, like I know they want to prove something still, that even they're old, they can still do this, do that. And I've been trying and trying. Honestly, my salary here on YouTube, it's okay, but it's really not enough to buy like our project right away. That's why I was trying to do some other stuff, like my paintings. I'm selling my artworks. This is real me, okay? I am not rich, okay? But I am blessed enough to say that God is with us. That God helps me, my family all the time. Like if you need something, you even don't ask. He always gives. Like when you open the mail, there's always like blessing. Like before this, before what happened on Facebook, like every day I open, like every day I open my Facebook account, and they will see that I will see like a lot of people will come to the house, and they wanna pick up this, they wanna pick up this, blah blah blah. I sold my mixer, that was also 1,000 plus, so it helped. I added that to the amount of what I'm gonna buy a project for the business. So now if people see you like succeeding in life, they're like, they will do everything in their power to pull you down. But I'm telling you right now, you might see me crying, okay, but I know I'm not alone. I know I have God, okay? And I know God is real. God will help me and my family succeed. It might not be now, but I'm telling you right now,
I have nothing but only my belief. I have God. So to all those people out there who wants me down, I'm telling you right now, you will not succeed. I know God is with me. Like what God said. If you are a true believer, if you're a real child of God, He will never fail you. So to all the people who wants me down on Facebook or any other apps, or even in real life, God bless you. Okay? God bless you and your family. I hope one day you'll understand. And I pray that at some point in your life, you can see God. You will know God. It's just, it's alright to cry. That doesn't make you weak. Just like what God said, He only gives His strong soldiers the strongest battles. And that is true. Me and my family will continue serving the Lord. If these people wants me down, good luck to you guys. Even in the midst of death, I know when I got stroke and I had this stroke, I was alone in that ICU on my birthday. On my birthday. Thanksgiving Day. They rushed me to the hospital because Mom said I fell and I passed out. So mommy called 911 and they were trying to slap my face. Like, I don't know anymore. Like, I was so weak and all I can hear, alright? I can hear them talking to me, but myself is like, it's gone. But my mind was praying. I said, Lord, if you will get me now, how can I do, how can I share the gospel if you will get me now? How can I use my tongue if it will just be gone, if I can't use it anymore? How can I talk? I can hear them, they said I had a stroke, but if I asked the Lord, if it is your will that I will go now on my birthday, I said, well, actually Thanksgiving, and then I will follow you, Lord. I will go. But if you will give me a chance, I said, please use me to share the gospel. Use my tongue, I said, and me. At that time, they were trying to pull my tongue because I couldn't talk anymore. And then they like, yeah, this one was so weak and my leg, I couldn't raise it. And then they were trying to wake me up. They punched I can feel it was very heavy, you know. They punch and punch. They were doing CPR. You think of all those experiences that I experienced, and after that I had COVID, you know, and my son, and then we received a call that someone died like that, a family member, you know, just like last year, and then the beginning of the year, it's like that too. Every like single one of our family dies because of COVID. If I'm not a strong person, I'm already dead, probably, you know. But no, I put my trust in God 100%. And people bashing online, they will say, you know, that, oh, your YouTube channel won't succeed. But you can sell your artwork. That's what they told me. I'm not here, alright, to make millions, okay? I don't care about that. I don't care. If you don't follow me, I don't care. If you will unfollow me on ismule.com, go ahead. I don't care. I'm not asking for pity or begging for you guys to support me or my channel or our channel. I say that we have to really focus on what's important in life. That's Jesus Christ. Before it's too late. Before it's too late. You have to open your eyes, guys. The Lord give you eyes so you can see. Ears so you can listen. God died for our sins, my besties and amores. Do not wait for tomorrow to come, okay? Today is important. You don't know, eh? You don't know what will happen. Just like what happened to me. Thanksgiving Day, I was cooking the ham, and then all of a sudden I felt a real sharp pain on my upper here, right here, my epigastric. It was so painful. It was abrupt, and then it started to be numbed. And then it's numbed already, and then this one, and then this one. It was so numbed. And I told my mother, I can't tolerate the pain, Mom. I said, I'm just gonna sit down. I sat down, and the rest is, history. Like, I don't know what happened anymore. My mom told me I passed out. And my face fell on the chair is here, right? And then my face, good thing Mom said, it was when she found me, my whole face was facing the table. It was on top of the table already. So I was, uh, I got lucky because even the doctor said, good thing they said that they literally gave me the anti-stroke medicine right away. She gave me the highest dose, and she said that other people died with this medicine, with this injection. That's what she said, because it caused them bleeding inside their brain. So I was trying to talk to the neurologist at that time, but my tongue started to feel like very, very hard, and the doctor said it was going sideways like this, like that. It was droopy like that. So she heard me, but it was like mumbling already, my voice at that time. But I said to them that I'm gonna pray first, and then after I prayed, I told the doctor, go ahead, ma'am, I will take the risk, I said. And then after that, I don't know, they put me at the ICU right away. After they found out a blood clot inside the midbrain. That's what the doctor said. It was small, but it was it was right there. So they put me in the ICU so they can monitor me for bleeding, if ever. That's what they said. So I'm sorry, fam. We will do a part 2 of this one. Alright, I really just needed to ventilate my feelings. I was really, really upset. You know, like that 200 something listings. It was like a lot of nights I didn't sleep. No sleep. I posted and posted and posted, and then I was dealing with the customers, you know, the clients that goes to the house. And then me and my husband and my kids shovel because we had a great snowstorm. It's hard, you know. So knowing that my shoulder is broken because of that accident at work in 2017 still hurts, but they didn't fix it. They didn't fix it. When the surgeon said they're gonna surgery it last like 2 months ago, but then I had COVID, so they postponed it, and then now they don't have available appointment no more, so I have to wait again. Alright, my besties, I'm so sorry if you see me like that, in that like condition, okay? This is me, Epagalia on ismule.com, and in real life, I'm Maylene Simpson, and I would like to thank you all for subscribing to our channel, TSMA. Please don't forget to follow all my TSMA family on ismule.com. They're all amazing singers. Amazing. You can actually like join them also. Just look for TSMA _ Epagalia, EPAGGELIA, and then _ and then follow all my family. If you check one of my songs, their recordings, and then the tags, follow them one by one. They're all amazing. Okay, my besties, so I will see you all next time. Alright, so God bless you all, and again, it really makes the Lord happy if we will be really true to ourselves. Okay, it's okay if we say we are like this, then let's just be fruitful like
if God put you in this situation, we have to grow fertile and we have to like be more productive. Okay. Alright, family. So know that Jesus loves you all so much. And He sent His only begotten Son, so whoever believes in Him shall not perish or die, but will have an everlasting life. I love you all so much. God bless you all.